IVM.
Hey everybody, welcome to another week on the IVM Podcast Network. If you are not following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Paytm Money. As we head into week 4 of lockdown, we're doing our best to make sure that we maintain our schedules and try and get you as many of the podcasts that you're used to listening as we possibly can, but beg your indulgence if there are any slippages in schedules and times. With that, let's just get on with your show.
Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to the Diary of the Traveling Professor. This is Siddharth Deshmukh, your friendly neighborhood traveling professor himself, currently staying very much grounded at home, like I'm sure all of you are in these horrible COVID times. One of the questions that one of the learners in one of the online courses that I took recently asked me about sports marketing and how do you do sports marketing in a digital world? Well, that question needs to be modified a little now, and what we need to ask is how do we actually do sports marketing in a post-COVID world? In fact, today, if you see whether it's the Olympics or the IPL or whether it's Wimbledon or the French Open, all of them are gone, suspended. No more entertainment for avid fans and followers of these kind of sports. No contact sports, even though the MMA is trying to bravely do something on this front. We are all stuck, at home, and we don't have any sporting event to actually watch, any live action to watch. That is a very odd situation to be in for any fan or any follower of any sport, and something that a sports marketer must be very avidly understanding right now. Warily watching, I would say. There are a lot of experts who say that this would be the tipping point when people move from traditional sport to e-sport, e-gaming, especially. Because that kind of gaming is safe. It can continue when the world is in lockdown or when it slowly emerges out of lockdown. Because, behavior changes when stuff like the virus happens. I'm not particularly fond of this point of view, perhaps because I genuinely love live sporting events. But my view is that while e-gaming is going to certainly take a higher priority and higher popularity, we love to be part of a good tribal outfit, don't we? And we miss it. I think one of the things that I certainly miss, and certainly any sports person or sports fan would say they miss, is the thrill and the action of a live game. And that is because we connect to something which is higher than us, something which is an equivalent of being part of a tribe, cheering on lustily for our team and enjoying the game that is somewhat of a war, but somewhat of play too. And it is these set of attributes that we all sorely miss. And so therefore, I'm probably one of those guys who think that while e-gaming will thrive and prosper, sports will come back with a bang because humanity would want to celebrate the way in which it used to be. A bit of nostalgia, near nostalgia, if you might say. Now, whether it would be safe or unsafe, of course, those considerations have to be kept in mind. But my commiseration to all the sports people is also laced with some hope. People are going to love you and your exploits even more. And sports marketers, just hang in there because you're going to come to a place wherein there are so many fans like me, all eager for the latest game. And perhaps, just perhaps, you might find your job a little easier than what it used to be. Well, here's me hoping for the best and just providing a contrarian view to spice up the times. But I do consider sports marketing as tribe marketing, and tribe marketing is something which is going to be of immense value in a post-COVID but highly digital, interconnected world. Thank you for listening to this diary entry. If you liked this kind of stuff, well, you can always follow me and my Instagram stories. On Instagram, of course, I'm the Traveling Professor, and you can always follow me on LinkedIn. Do connect with me. And I will also encourage you to see the IVM Podcasts app, download it, or go to ivmpodcast.com if you want to listen to similar podcasts or even different podcasts, right? Very interesting stuff there. And until next time then, stay safe, stay home. Bye-bye.
How many times have you motivated yourself to improve your sleep or lose weight or be more productive? How many times have you failed? Hi, my name is Ashton Doctor. Tune into my show, The Habit Coach Podcast, where we focus on creating small, tiny habits to improve your life instead of those big, impossible tasks. So make listening to me a habit every Monday, Wednesday and Friday on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com or on your favorite podcasting app.
रिश्ते में तो हम तुम्हारे पॉडकास्ट लगते हैं. नाम है फुटबॉल शुड बॉल.
Presenting Football Should Ball, a show about three friends discussing our favorite game over a beer. Sometimes 3, maybe even 5. Hi, I'm Shiva, and with me are my 2 sidekicks, Gaurav Sapre and Karthik Iyer.
Sidekick? You mean like Batman's Robin or Van Persie Robin?
No, I mean like Alexis Sanchez, but with a little more skill than just playing the piano.
Ha! Just shows how the best players at Arsenal are mere bench warmers at United.
Oh, thank you, Iyer. But you're a Fulham supporter, so whenever you say anything to support me, I question my beliefs.
Just like how Griezmann would say, एक बार मैंने जो decision ले लिया, तो मैं अपने आप की भी नहीं सुनता.
Banter aside, we will talk match reports, transfer rumors, top controversies, fantasy football picks, and so much more. So grab a beer and tune in to Football Should Ball every Wednesday on the IVM Podcast app, website, or wherever you get your podcasts.